Hi from my platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time, you are welcome. Please, after watching this video, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. It is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. Here we upload videos on daily basis as it is happening. We are bringing it live and direct, undirected to you. After watching, you are free to criticize, you are free to say your opinion, but let us say it constructively. Myself, Linda, will be standing here watching this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section. I appreciate you all, my lovely subscribers, followers, those who comment and share this video as we watch the video right now.
Of that. I'll come back to you, Senebo, but let me go to you now, Mr. Ezmoha. So the issue of NNAMDI KANU's release or no release seems to be taking a different turn. The federal government, through the Attorney General's office, had to fight for stay of execution and, of course, other issues around that. Now, NNAMDI KANU's lawyer, now they've also gone to the Supreme Court for asking for the court to set aside the judgment and all of that. This morning on Michael Zuckerman's Twitter page, he made a statement that he tweeted that the reason why the federal government is keeping NNAMDI KANU is because they do not want election to hold in the Southeast. That they know that if election is going to hold, that if NNAMDI KANU continues to stay back, the people of the Southeast are going to be told to stay. They are going to use this stay-at-home order to stop them from going to vote, and that is what they are trying to do. And in essence, create more chaos in the Southeast. I don't know how reliable that information is, but he is a senior advocate of Nigeria. NNAMDI KANU's leads legal team. Looking at all of this side by side, again, truth is we're going into election. And knowing what the stay-at-home order already did to Southeasterners economically and security-wise and all of that, how safe is it for the federal government to continue to push for this without obeying the courts, the ruling of the appeal courts that discharged NNAMDI KANU?
Honestly, I want to say that the federal government is unnecessarily heating up the system, inciting brigandry in the Southeast. And I wish, let me repeat my call last time to the federal government to please release this young man. It was the President Muhammad Buhari that said one time that, I think that was when the delegates from Ohanese, also credible Southeast leaders, met with him. And he told them that he was going to leave the case to take a judicial process. And whatever was the outcome, or whatever would be the outcome, according to him, that he was going to abide by it. And now here the court has discharged this young man. And the federal government that went to court that discharged them, that discharged him, went again to shop for a judgment that said that he was not going to be released, or they should not release him. I think this is getting out of proportion. And I wish the federal government or anybody that is instigating this knows the level of anger that is brewing up or brewing in the young people of the Southeast over this matter. Because this is a case of trying to muzzle down the people through this process. And I mean, the anger is too much. They feel they are being treated unfairly. They feel NNAMDI KANU is being held unjustly, unfairly. And especially after the court pronouncements, they still went ahead to hold him in the prison or DSS confinement. What was the essence of that? I believe the lawyer did what he's supposed to do, because he feels or felt that maybe his client is not being treated very well, and I buy that sentiment with him. So going to Supreme Court is the right step for him to take. And what I'm asking also for the Supreme Court to not to delay this process and give it expedient hearing, and give merit to where it should be given. Otherwise, what the federal government is doing is just trying to get the young boys that are following this young man into the streets to start agitating again, and that will not be right or good for the election.
All right.
I don't think it is necessary for this young man to continue to be in the prisons.
All right, thank you.
Before or during the election.
Let me assure you, Mr. President, that you are accepted here. You are the president of this country, elected by the people of this country. Your election was doubted, and eventually the court confirmed your election. So you were elected not by the people only, but by the highest court of the land. You are president in every respect, and you have not been discriminatory to us here. I can only ask you for one thing, Mr. President, as an elder. As I told you on the 18th of November last year, I want to see peace in this country before I join my ancestors. I want to see peace in the southeast, particularly where there is all sorts of crisis. And something that will lead to that peace, that will help us to settle that peace, is just around the corner. And I ask you, Mr. President, give me the mandate, give me the mandate, give me the person I want. And I'll give you peace. I'll give you peace. I guarantee you that, Mr. President. We say in Igbo land that a madman is owned by people. If somebody was bad yesterday, and on guarantee of elders like me and others, I will bring him out. Father, that will create more peace in this country. Help us to give the peace, and I'll give you the peace in part of this country, and also in Nigeria, because I'm a Nigerian. I took part in the struggle for independence of this country. At the age of 23, I went to prison in the hands of Great Britain. My second imprisonment was at the age of 23 with Tony Nahara and others. I am part of this country, and I'm not going to leave the country. I will die a Nigerian, and we handed over peace to you. I'm not going to die until we find that peace.
And that's why I criticize some of your leaders when they said they were begging Buhari to go and release NNAMDI KANU. And I said, what has he done for saying he wants independence for his people? The Irish people who have been together since 1707, they say they still want to break from Great Britain. Their leader is sitting in the same parliament with the Prime Minister now. They are arguing together. What has happened in Nigeria? You go and waylay the man, you commit murder, you commit high robbery, you commit banditry, and to the extent you ban him. Is that democracy? Is that the man who says a born-again Democrat? Let us tell him the problem in the country today is Buhari, and until he goes away, there will be no peace.
Country openly. The election, that I will not come to tell you, but I tell you that this late Buhari, the last name, that will occupy that Aso Rock. Aso Rock is officially a memory. It's officially a memory. Mark my words. Take me, I am not churches. I am not mega in nature. Because I have omega.
So, sorry to cut you in there. You say you are mentioning something about 2023, and that is in March. Are you telling us that Biafra will come by 2023?
I sent a clip onto you.
Okay.
Because what I do, they said signs and wonders shall follow you. My God is a God that affirmates or confirms everything he says. I told you guys in most of the write-ups that the Son upon the cross, Oboge's Son as S-O-N, it is S-U-N, Son as the rising sun.
Yes.
And the Biafra is the rising sun upon the cross. And I came to this land officially without knowing what God is bringing me here for. But he has affirmed it, that the cross, which marks the 4 market days, Muna Mage, the 4 market days, Eke, Ori, Afo, Mpo, or the four pillars that hold the planet, the air, the wind, which is the wind, sorry, the land, which is the ground we march upon, the sea, and the sun itself, what they call it fire, and then all the higher courts and where fire, fire, land, air, and water. So Obiambo, the what you've seen there, the cross, and the sun is mounted upon it.
Yeah, because of you are the one who sent that picture with the sun. You said that the sun has risen.
Yes.
So what do you make about that? How?
Now that was the day the Lord affirmed to me, this is it, that it is done. Done is done. D-O-N-E. That it is done. The sun has officially risen. That is on the 28th of this month. But from the month of November, which is the 11th month of the year, the labor will be so muscular. It will be so muzzled up. The labor will be so muzzled up that everything will be at stake. The message I sent to you, I've sent it to Simon Eba, S.E. Mbo, Biko Biara, our people, the young youths of the nation of Igbos. Be particular about your security. I'm known to the careless and callous about things. You don't take things serious because you are in the land. Everything has become normal. When you are la ogwe, ishishi, yara ishishi jadalama, you will no longer realize that they are the offensive. So what is happening has become a normalcy for you people. But I tell you, it's going to worsen up. The manhandling will be so much. There will be bloodshedding. There will be missing of people. And the presidency, I'm not saying there's a difference between presidency and president. You know president, but you know presidency. Yeah. The presidency will come up with offensive method or methodology to go after the religious people that has opened their mouths. I don't particular about them. I don't care about them. Because relationship is not relationship. God wants to build a relationship with the Igbos and the Biafrans as a whole. Biafra is a nation of different people, different ethnicity, and different tongues. And God is very particular to gather you people together. The wind is blowing. Like I said, the water has broken in the 9th month. I've not seen the blood yet. And cause flood. And after that, there will be a bloodbath. Take my word, I am speaking to people that understand spiritual things, and there will be a bloodbath, and leaving the ground very messy. Then the head will come out. That was on the month of September. I said that. Now they have pronounced the head, Lord allowed you to come out. It's not out yet. We have seen the blood, we have seen the water balls. There is flood all over. I said it before it happened. I told you it's getting dark. It's gonna get dark. If you people don't hasten up to induce the land, when I say induce the mother, I mean induce the land. Let there be son of the soils. Ndanambara on the other side where Wadi, original people of the land, the male of the lands. Go out, people that understand the spiritual things, appease the gods of the land. Now this is very clear. I'm sorry, I'm taking your time. No problem. This is very clear. Onye jilala, eji chialala, holding the Igbos down. The gods of the Igbos is held down with you. Joseph was in the prison, but the Bible said his God was there with him too. So it will be shame upon the gods of the land of Igbo, the Biafran God. It will be a shame upon you if you do not rise to fight your battle. So what I expect you people is just to appease the God.
Thank you so much for sticking to this video to the end. Like I said before, now it's time for us to go to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion. Say what you think about this video and this platform. Do it constructively. Share this video, like, subscribe, and also continue to watch Linda's TV show, because this is the home of news. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. For now, I would say bye-bye.